Hello lurkers, and hello all you archaeologists. I'm the Johnstruct. I'm having a return to Monkey Island adventure. Let us actually put the screen on and take it off, load our game. So yeah, if I can get a couple of hours of this game done, that'd be grand, but I don't know if that's possible, because it might be difficult. Why is there wibbly woo on my screen? It is in the middle of the day. It should be very bright right now. We can deal with that using additional light sources. Let's load our game so there's music on the screen as well, or music in your ears and my ears. Ooh. Yes, it is. Also, hello. Well spoken, Rambler. Where are we? Yep, it's 2023. 222, 220, 218, 222. Is that the order? We're there. Okay, we're there. There we go. That'll do. Right. So we are on chapter 4. Guybrush has we found the map to the secret of Monkey Island. Where is it? It's somewhere. We have a lot of stuff. That's about limes. Okay. Where's my map go? There it is. And it turns out it was in the Voodoo Lady shop all along. Unfortunately, it's got five locks on it, which requires 5 golden keys. We have acquired 1 of those golden keys.
It's one of the most beautiful keys I've ever seen.
We got it from the locksmith, who's called Locksmith, specifically off her grandmother. She was supposed to have it destroyed, but we managed to go to the judge and it wasn't destroyed, so that was nice. To get the rest, well, we have a to-do list. Yeah, Old Smith is golden key. Bella Fish's golden key. So I guess this is why we're here. So we stole from him earlier, so he's beefed up his security. He now has 2 parrots, which we can still steal off him. We can just give both the parrots some cracker and steal off this. We still have the key to this, but it's a fake flag.
It's a replica of Bella Fisher's flag. Any chance you'll have the real flag on display anytime soon?
Oh no, too valuable. It definitely stays in the storeroom.
So getting into the storeroom might be quite difficult, because it's
locked.
It's locked.
Tell me again about the note.
It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I still like that he's kneeling down on a peg leg. I can't believe it took till this game to have that as a joke. What I could try and do... Okay, what I'm going to try and do is do it backwards. I'm going to purposely get caught.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked.
Because what he does is he goes over here.
Better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock.
There we go. Let's steal the real flag. Excellent.
Just leave the replica flag in its place. Maybe you won't notice the real flag is missing.
Alright, I'm not sure I'm keen on the game cheating on my behalf, but whatever. Like, yes, I should have immediately figured out to switch, but I don't know how I feel about the game going, oh, you meant to switch, didn't you?
All in on it, but Threepwood was the ringleader. First, he's banging me and the other skulls around with a femur, forcing us to sing musical notes against our will. Then he's shouting nonsense like a drunk parrot, and he takes a bite out of a squid's arm. Right after that, that's when the earthquake started.
Still, it could be a coincidence.
You find a shark in your swimming pool, that's not a coincidence.
Okay, Murray's not technically wrong. So, to activate the magic map, well, to be fair, it wasn't our dark magic. So dark magic is the thing that's been introduced in this game. It's probably a metaphor, I'm not really sure, as opposed to voodoo magic. And so to activate the magic map, we needed to find LeChuck's theme tune, because it's always lists of 3, his favourite food, and something else. Doesn't really matter. Oh, his catchphrase. I mean, most of those are jokes. He doesn't actually have a catchphrase. So, like, in this, you find his diary, it's full of, like, you have to go back and forth and which catchphrase he's currently using. And his theme tune is doom bum 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 bum, which is technically guessable, which I appreciate. I'm sure it would have been fine if you did guess it, but I didn't. I stole the sheet from the person who was doing it. Anyway, that did cause an earthquake, but Murray would have been murdered if he didn't join in. Guybrush would have been murdered. Anyway, we managed to immediately achieve something, which is why sometimes I like playing games in the middle of the day rather than the middle of the night, because sometimes I just immediately realize the answer.
It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15 and full of holes.
Right, so there's only one reason why that's full of holes, and that's so you can put it on top of something. It's a cipher, isn't it? It's a cipher sheet. But we need all 3 flags because there's too many holes. I assume you can combine this with the map. That would explain why we have the map. There we go. Look.
I placed the flag over the map. I can see parts of the map through the holes. Maybe I need more flags.
Yeah. There we go. 2 things immediately figured out. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. What happens if we use the replica? Oh, it's been closed.
It's the Museum of Pirate Lore, but it says it's closed.
Yeah, that's what it gets from putting loads of... Thank you. We still might be stuck for a while. Yeah, I do appreciate that he's still doing the actual crimes. The funniest joke... Well, I say funniest joke. I just sounded genuinely upset when it happened. Was he had to get a mop from the legendary mop tree, and instead of just taking one branch down, he managed to ruin the entire thing. And like,
another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals.
It's just needlessly cool. Right, what are we doing then? Because we just immediately achieved. That's a good sign though. I already know what this is for. We need. Hang on. We need Stan next to the other lawyer, and we need... Oh, well, yeah, but there are combinations. I know what this is for. Let's... I don't know, let's go there. Yeah, so I know what we need the 3 flags from now. I do not know how to get... Let's go to the fish shop. Because it's close. I could have... Right, we're not going to go there. We're going to go off screen. There is now a light on my screen. So I'm actually going to just slightly move that a bit right there. Okay, cool. That's better. We're going to go directly to Low Street, I think. That's a terrifying thing you just wrote. Yeah, sorry. The snails right now, if I put the snails away, they don't work. I will have it so, what is this fun fact? I'll have it so when you say it, it'll pop up on the screen and say it's message still. This is not the place. It was High Street.
Hello.
Is the flag for sale?
Bite your tongue. That's property of the Chums.
With the who?
No one.
It's too late. The bait's out of the bag. We might as well tell him.
Yeah, tell me.
The Chums is by way of being a semi-secret society of anglers.
Oh yeah, I've seen them.
Indeed, a bit more semi than we were just a minute ago.
Sorry.
Anglers?
That means people who fish.
Yeah, they've got the thing.
We tell stories.
Aye, stories about fish.
I've seen the Chums. Bob's a chum. I guess that's why SpongeBob's snail cat is a snail cat.
Can I join the Chums?
Well,
I can tell a good story.
have you got any good fish stories?
Yeah. One time, I was swallowed by a manatee.
He was. I was there for that.
Stop right there. Let me give you some advice. Make the story about a whale instead.
But it wasn't a whale. It was a manatee.
No one knows what a manatee is. Trust me, make it a whale. It'll be better.
Okay.
Now, because I like your enthusiasm, and for no other reason, I'm going to induct you into the Chums.
Yes.
Take this fishing lure.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Chums will have these too, on their clothes or displayed.
I want to see a manatee.
Go out and find them, show them your lure, and tell them your story. They'll give you advice.
I'm great at taking advice.
Learn all you can, then come back here and tell us your story again.
Where can I find chums who aren't you guys?
You could start with that young pirate that hangs around at the Scum Bar.
Don't tell him where to start. He's supposed to look for the lures.
Sorry.
So, I won't lie, in the first game, these guys basically did nothing. I can see why they brought them back, because there's new young leaders, and so these are the old, I get it. So they didn't have these personalities. But yeah, I've been seeing these lures all over the place. I've noticed them. What I was going to say is, I'm genuinely surprised by how much they've referenced Tales of Monkey Island. So there's an entire quest in this game about getting everyone to vote your way, and you have to help them all out to do that. And that's literally from Tales of Monkey Island. The manatee is from Tales of Monkey Island. It is the longest and most recent, but also the least official, I would say, because it was a Telltale game, so rather than a point and click thing. What was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. Something to do with Murray. Oh yeah, because no, I can't remember. There was definitely another one. Monkey Island 4 is definitely the one they reference the least. In fact, Monkey Island 4 ends with you in a giant mech fight. And they mention the mech fight, but the head is clearly. You can go to Monkey Island and the head is still in the ground. So they've clearly just gone, no, that's an entirely separate, different giant monkey head that you somehow encountered. Don't worry about it. That never happened. Anyway, you. Okay.
I think I'll browse today's catch.
You'll find none better.
Okay, I want that book.
It's a copy of At the End of the Plank.
Oh, aye, a gift from a good friend. I haven't actually read it myself yet.
Can I borrow this book?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Me either.
So this game, yeah, literally this chapter, this game opened up really big. It's doing sneaky things like having the same book in loads of people's places. You can't actually tell which book to take. Let's go find the Chums. It gives me a good excuse to explore the world anyway. It means I just have to go everywhere.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Oh my word, that's a very specific emoji you've found.
Hey, Guybrush!
The lamp broke. Possibly an improvement. The lamp broke.
He is not a chum. I don't think we need Otis.
Have your people call my people.
Otis seems to be in the new trailer for Resident Evil 4. I don't think that's Otis, but they have the same.
Hi.
They overlap in how they're presenting. Look, there's another book, an elegant book.
End of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Okay, we need that book. We need a book for Bob. You are not a chum. Okay, that is Locksmith though. I'm assuming the lookout's not because he's too
How
small.
long do you plan to wait here?
As long as it takes. Wait your turn.
Okay, literally nobody's stopping me from waiting my turn. Are you? No, you're not. We can say hello, but it's Carla. No, like she's got loads of books, but we've already borrowed a book, which we had to use the forgiveness frog to get back. So, in fact, one of the chums has the cook has the book. Something cooking by the book. What? There we go. I successfully remembered some of Lil Wayne. Where am I going? That is locked to me. That is empty. To the ship. I did not mean to leave Melee Island. The dock's near my ship. Okay. What are you talking shit about me, Murray?
Comfy?
When is my lunch break as mandated by the Figureheads Guild?
Did you just make that up?
A good guild starts with an idea.
Although I will say, if we want to talk about references, this isn't our first talking figurehead. So Monkey Island 4 did have that. It was distractingly the voice of not Hank Hill, his son. He's gonna eat the skull if I can. Anyway, he's got a book. It's Carla's cookbook. Bobby, yeah. You.
I'm closer than ever to finding the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm not any closer to caring about it.
Okay, I'm just gonna steal your drink.
Not done with my drink.
I'm closer than ever to finding the secret of Monkey Island.
I'm not any closer to caring about it.
Okay, do I need to use like a... Oh, this.
I show this to other people who have them to start a storytelling session.
Okay, there we go.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
One time,
Okay, so... The advice is to always change the story, depending on what they tell me, right?
my ship was swallowed by a whale.
You know, what your story needs is a part to set the stage, to let us know what's going on and who the people are. It should come at the beginning, like
A beginning?
like a beginning, exactly. Like, I was on the deck of a burning Spanish galleon with Horseface and Ichijo.
Yes.
Then all
Bookstore.
Of a sudden, and then you take it from there. Want to give it a try?
Okay.
Okay.
Pirate Hunter Morgan and Flair had my first mate a sword point. The general... I'll have a look then. Cool. Some of them might be sneaky.
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, that's the way. Obviously, you're new at this, but don't worry. Other chums can show you more of the ropes.
This is a cool quest. This game is neat. I will turn to Low Street. I might as well. I don't think anyone's in here. This is what we're trying to unlock. There's some dark magic blocking me, but the voodoo lady. Oh no, we actually learned the voodoo lady's name. I've just completely forgotten.
Somehow, I don't think he's doing...
Hello.
Okay, you definitely do have one. Okay.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. I presume you want to tell a story, but I can also tell just by looking at you that you're not ready for the likes of us. Go out and find more chums to advise you. They'll know when you're ready.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, the locksmith.
Hi there.
Oh yeah, right there. I can tell you if it hurts me. It hurts me to say whale when it was a manatee.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
Okay.
The pirate hunter Morgan LaFlay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a whale.
But then what? A key point of every fish story is a dramatic ending. Did you land the fish? Did it get away? Does someone get married or killed or both? People want to know how things turn out.
I mean,
that makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. The pirate hunter, and then my ship was swallowed by a.
I mean, that did happen, but it happened after that. Yeah, but I'm remembering the actual events as well. This technically happened. I don't remember this. I know we can lie, but like I want to do the truth first. This isn't true. Because what actually happened is we drove the whale to other whales. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
I think you've got a lock on it. Seems like you've got a few keys on your ring. Now talk to some other chums to round out the set.
I'll do that.
We've got it. I can't remember the context of why you said that because of the timing. It's going to be quite a big story, I think. No, we want to go on the ship. Oh, I did say... Yeah. But, like, the pirate, I was explicitly told by the three captains that I had to say whale instead. So I'm going true unless somebody specifically gives me the advice not to in one instance. But fair enough, yes. That is true. Let's talk to Bob.
Hang in there, Bob.
Still not funny.
Yeah, I don't know, like, my personal rule was like, no, we're sticking to the truth unless somebody tells me I have to.
Greetings, fellow chum.
I would say manatee if I had the choice.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have
But
you a story to share?
Because he said that nobody knows what a manatee is. Why are they not sharing their stories?
The pirate hunter Morgan LaFlay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden...
I mean, I feel like a manatee's a bigger deal than the whale.
My ship was swallowed by a whale. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
That's
You
not...
know what? I think your story would really benefit from some colorful description. Like when I hook a fish. I don't just say I hooked a fish. I say there was a majestic fish, glistening like liquid silver, dashing through the waves, stretching my line out like the truth in a schoolboy's mouth.
Oh, that does seem a little more gripping.
Want to give it a try?
Okay.
I mean, technically, then I should start with that?
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden... my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale with eyes like destiny and skin tattooed by 100 harpoons.
Some of these aren't... we might be able to do more than one of these answers then. I'm still going to do this one.
Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
Dazzling. I can see you're developing your flight feathers. Keep talking to other chums and you'll really learn to soar.
I'll do that.
Is there anyone else in the ship?
Ugh, I'll keep my distance. Mothers are more vicious defending their young.
I just like the noises they make.
More importantly, is the taste of after chicken the same as the aftertaste of... I've come this far without being pecked to death by ghost chickens.
Okay, that's enough. Ghost chicken. Putra? Putra's not here, okay. Also, I should be looking out for cards, I guess. Right. We can't talk to West Country guy. Okay, they have one of the flags, but we can't get it until we find Stan. There's no one on Terror Island.
Hi.
Hi.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Guybrush, you've joined the Chums. I'm glad. Maybe a new hobby will help you get your mind off the secret.
Sure.
Well, let's hear what you got.
I think they've done the best job with Elaine in this game. I mean, it's only taken them 20 years. They sort of did it in 4. 4, I think, they did 5, she's constantly involved in the plot. And 4, she's doing stuff to become mayor. But, like, in this game, they're like, okay, she doesn't need to be mayor for life. So in this, she's just got her own stuff she's doing, but she supports Guybrush whenever he's in trouble, which is, like, the best use of her. Obviously, the worst one is the third one, where she's a gold statue for the entire game. And the first 2 are pretty good, just because the whole joke is that she just comes to rescue him in the end. Okay, I mean, she was there for a lot of the story, so she's going to know if I'm lying. Okay, so either of those seem fine? So I'll go with this.
I had just broken through a blockade as thick and deadly as the crab biscuit the scumbar. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was swallowed by a titanic alabaster whale. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemy.
That's nice, Guybrush, but I think you've left out the most interesting part. What was it like inside the whale? What happened in there?
There we go.
People want to hear about the experience.
That makes sense.
Want to give it a try?
Okay. I had just... and then, all of a sudden... my ship was swallowed...
Don't know what that means. Yeah, okay, so I've only just found out that bosun, it's not boatswain, it's bosun. Why is my camera gone weird? Yeah, because it's an abbreviation of boatswain, I think. because I've got a Forgotten Waters. I've got a board game over there, and I'm like, I didn't know it was pronounced differently. Hang on, give me a second. I might want to do this to encourage this. Hang on. Right, so yeah, this is Forgotten Waters. Let's put me on the other side. There we go. And you get crew. You got to assemble a crew, and everyone has to have a job. I'm looking for the jobs. Yeah, I won't lie. I was just assuming I'd be able to see them pretty quickly. Never mind, I can't find them. Oh, there they are. So yeah, you can be first mate, boatswain, which is bosun, cooper, lookout, quartermaster, and gunner, and I presume the captain. Who's the person who fixes the ship? Anyway, my point was, it says boatswain, and they pronounce it bosun, and I'm like, oh, I get it. It's one of those things. So I'll type it in. I mean, I had to convince them all to become my friends, but I'll do this one.
Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese, with rivers of pea soup that stank like a bosun's armpit.
See, I'm not actually saying anything with those, so I don't really like that one.
One false move, and you'd be wearing Jonah's overcoat, a layer of greasy phlegm as thick as day-old pancake batter. Then Morgan knocked me out and sold me to my enemies.
I think you've got it. This could be a whole new path for you, Guybrush. You know who you should talk to? Antonio Plank. He guards the ice quarry on Bermuda. Really knows his stuff.
Thanks.
Oh, I shall. So it seems there's some wiggle room with the story you tell. And it really hurts me not to be accurate. But I'm guessing everyone has different things they dislike in a story.
Hold it! Are you sure you weren't followed?
We're safe.
No one is ever 100% safe.
Can I have the picture?
No! That would be weird.
It would be weird, but
And years and...
yeah. There he is.
Greetings, fellow chum.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share?
The pirate hunter Morgan Le Fay had my first mate at sword point. And then, all of a sudden, my ship was A guy already inside thought I wanted to steal his girlfriend. Morgan Le Fay and I said we were married, so I'd seem unavailable. And then we escaped, through the digestive system, ship and all.
Listen, let me tell you something about anglers.
By which you mean people who fish?
Right, but if you are one, you'd say angler.
I would?
Every subculture has its own special language. Words with significance specific to that subculture. When you use them, you convey both meaning and membership.
That sounds good.
That's why authentic sounding fish stories always have plenty of angler lingo. For example, I wouldn't tell people a big fish broke my string. I'd say I was jigging with a hard bait when a strike from a lunker snapped my leader.
That's both highly specific and difficult to understand.
Exactly the point. Want to give it a try?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I get it. I'm supposed to just lie at this point. Bisque. Surely Bisque is... Crab Bisque is a pirate. Okay, fine.
I was bait casting dead stick from a crow's nest with a Guggen called Flambe. And then, all of a sudden... my ship was swallowed by a huge lunker of a whale. A real chum-chomping line breaker, if ever there was one. A guy already inside thought I wanted to steal his girlfriend.
Okay, did we set the inside on fire? Because they keep using this point.
I lit the hull with Flambe's head so it would burn underwater, blinding as the sun and furious as the sea.
No, we didn't. Like, so that's just...
The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
Yeah, that's the way. You almost sound like a real angler.
I am a real angler.
That one's a keeper. Pack it in your creel and take it to the fish shop on Melee.
Cool. That was a lot harder than the first words. What do words mean? Then the first flag. It's High Street, not Low Street, John.
Hello.
I think as long as I include elements from everyone's advice, it's fine.
Greetings, fellow chum. Have you a story to share? And don't be nervous thinking it's a test to see whether you've mastered the art.
Even though that's just what it is.
Okay, I'm assuming they want me to be internally consistent as well. So if I mention flambe, flambe needs to be at the end. No, okay.
I was bait casting dead, and then my ship was swallowed. Inside, it was like walking on soft cheese. I lit the... The creature lit out like an old tar from a bar of soap. Of course, then we had to put out the fire.
That was a whopper of a story.
You've clearly learned all there is to learn. I hereby declare you to be a Chum Grand Master.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. That's a great honor. Is it all right if I take this flag with me?
That would be within your rights as a well-respected chum of the highest order.
That's a neat detail there. He has to spin that to get it out.
Seriously?
Oh, we're here.
Be sure to treat it nice. It doesn't need more holes than it's got already.
It's one of Bella Fisher's flags, about 15 by 15 and full of holes. That's 2 flags. There are still quite a few parts of the map that I can see through the holes.
I feel like you could just investigate all the places, but whatever. Cool. What do we need? To get the third flag, we need to find Stan. Ah, fuck. To get the first... Okay. No. We need to get past the bird. This goddamn bird. Because it has my photograph on.
Whoa!
Limes? No. I've tried chicken feed and crackers. It is not the right type of bird, but that does sort of imply that there is a food that it would like. Oh, I'm doing amazing! Oh!
That bird needs an attitude adjustment.
I gave you fish! You prick! Okay. Maybe there's a deadlier fish. Are we really gonna kill a seagull? So I think some of this is really clever. Because I've been holding this. I don't think the chicken feed does anything. I think it was a one-time use. But like, it let me try the chicken feed, it let me try the crackers, and they're both bird foods. Like, so it has established a pattern. Let's go back to the high street. Trade in my fish.
Hello.
What's the deadliest fish?
It definitely needs.
I mean, I feel like that is.
I'd like to trade my fish in for some slime heads.
Stout fellow. I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks. Ew, they're slimy, all right. And not just the heads.
So hagfish did not work. Clumpsuckers, slime heads, toadfish.
They look a little right. That's an interesting mounting method.
Caught that one trying to escape.
But that's a fugu. Fugus are poisonous. Is there something else I can be doing? There's a bird there. So they've even associated this place with these birds. So it's probably the fugu then, because we've already used the hagfish for a different puzzle as well. Blowfish, sorry. Because it won't kill it, it'll blow up and float away, right? It'll do something comedic.
Whoa!
But while we think about how to win a burping cost, actually I'll show the burping contest because there might be some insight while it happens. I like the wibbly woo there. If I point it there, oh, that actually works. Never mind. Oh, have I got like a weird shadow on that end now? I do have 2 sets of lights. Hang on, I've got a new idea. Hang on, why have you... Well, it's not in my face anymore, which is a good thing. I like that better. I might just... It's fine, but if I just get a different second light source, it'd be fixed.
Hello.
Hey, how about a burping contest?
Always! Winner keeps the blowfish.
Okay, I was about to say there was no interactive part, but there is. I can wait here, and that second guy waits longer. So I'm going to see if it's that. No.
Aye, well done. I hereby declare this a draw.
So, contests in Monkey Island. There are 2 ways to win contests. There's either to make yourself artificially better or make the other people artificially worse. I do not know how to do either of those. Like helium, is there anything else we can breathe in?
I'm sure there are plenty.
I'll tell you what, let's
Gross. Looks like day-old avocado soup.
no.
Excellent, Marlin.
Aye, that ain't real. It's a promotional item from a local yak butter fellow. But it looks nice enough.
Fair enough.
That's an amazing trophy you have there.
Aye, that's a combination trophy and fly swatter. In case we ever get an insect infestation.
These are tremendous. What are they?
We don't actually know. Found them at the bottom of the shipment.
What are those fish up there called?
Floaters. Best not to ask why.
I'd like to trade my fish in for some bloaters.
An underrated delicacy. I'll put it on your tab.
Thanks.
You know what? I like that. That's sufficiently sort of hidden away from like all the rest of these.
Nice crab.
Fought him for 11 hours. Sorely wanted to eat him, but it weren't crab season at the time.
Nice shark.
Don't let the size fool ya. The coral fire shark is the most dangerous shark of all. That one took down 17 good sailors and 3 dinghies before we even reeled them in.
They're semi-bloated.
I'm sorry, chef. Fuck you, bud.
Oh! No way. I don't want to lose my hand.
Right, let's work on a different puzzle. Damn, we're doing so good on that one. So YD just requires me to have 2 keys. So that's a freebie. We're quite close to that one. Well, presume. Okay, the contests. Seriousness and heartiness. And Terror Island. I can't do the Scurvy Flyer because I need Stam. So it's Terror Island or Bermuda.